Trade Secretary celebrates our success as landmark study finds exports rose after Brexit. Kemi Badenoch today blasts the Brexit doom-mongers after a report shows leaving the EU has boosted UK trade. The Business and Trade Secretary will use a keynote speech to talk up the economy, which she says is thriving thanks to new trade freedoms. And Mrs. Badenoch will rail against those who insist freeing Britain from the shackles of Brussels has severely damaged the economy. It comes as a landmark study released today shows goods and services exports soared between 2019 and 2022. The Institute of Economic Affairs report reveals that UK goods exports rose by 13.5% to EU countries and 14.3% to non-EU nations during that period, which covers before and after Britain left the EU. UK services exports rose by 14.8% to EU countries and 22.1% to non-EU nations, the report shows. 22.1% to non-EU nations, the report shows. In a blockbuster start to November, Ms. Badenoch has already revealed she will be signing a major £1 trillion trade deal with Florida later this month. The U.S. state is America's fourth biggest economy and would be in the top 15 nations in the world if it was a country. Ms. Badenoch is also due to start trade talks with Turkey shortly. The minister says Britain is surging towards its goal of securing £1 trillion of exports by 2030, and it comes as a mega free trade agreement with India is on the horizon after the UK joined the Comprehensive and Progressive Agreement for Trans-Pacific Partnership (CPTPP) trade bloc this year, the biggest post-Brexit deal of all. In a speech today at International Trade Week's launch event, Mrs. Badenoch is expected to declare the IEA report's findings prove Brexit is working and the naysayers are wrong. She will say, "This is why I just don't agree with the narrative that Brexit has severely damaged our economy. Every major country, especially in Europe, has faced significant economic challenges. We should stop talking ourselves down and instead talk ourselves up." The minister will underline that the data shows Brexit has not had a major impact on UK-EU trade.